What up, guys? Real quick before I get into the analysis and give my picks, I have started Patreon. It's 100% free. The main reason of starting it is because I deal with way too much copyright bullshit on YouTube and I'm just sick of it. So, I will be uploading all of my reactions from here on out to the playoff games. And if you really want to see my in depth analysis, it's on there, 100% free. Link will be in the description. No weird shit either. It's just solely because of copyright. Also, if you actually want to talk to me or have questions about basketball or anything, I will be responding to comments on Patreon. YouTube comments have kind of gone to shit, and I'm a little bit scared of getting myself banned. You just never know with YouTube, guys. So, yeah, I will be answering all comments on Patreon. And yeah, here we go. Enjoy the games today, guys. Here's my analysis. All right, what up, guys? I'm going to try and make this way quicker. So as far as injuries goes, beside what you see here, the only thing you need to know is, there's no Jovic for the Heat, which is pretty significant. I don't think it's necessarily as important in this game. At the same time, Jovic is a good matchup versus these two. He's going to have to play the backup four. Sometimes Spoelstra, his rotations are all over the place. And this fucker, Kyle Anderson, has been getting a ton of minutes and been the primary fucking option at multiple points to close out the season. Yes, you heard me right. Kyle Anderson has been the primary option for this dumb fuck Eric Spoelstra. What a fucking moron. So let's get into the breakdown here. I'm pretty sure the last time these guys played, Wiggins didn't play. I could be wrong. Let me look it up. Okay, the Heat were at full strength the last time they played. The only injury difference between the last time they played is Jalen Smith is fully healthy. And he put up 8 and 4 in 15 minutes. And I do expect him to be the number 2. This is just ESPN's depth chart. This is nothing I've done myself. So don't pay attention to the depth chart. It's just for general purpose. This will be the Bulls will be starting these guys. Patrick Williams will play a significant amount of minutes. Jalen Smith will play. I believe Phillips will play a decent amount. If Terry's healthy, he'll play a decent amount too. It's usually a hot hand between these two. So we'll see. Vucevic fared very well against Khalil Ware and Big Bum, which makes zero sense to me. But Vucevic ran the court better than both these two dumb fucks. And he got a lot of easy buckets because of it. Going matchup for matchup, Wiggins actually has a tough matchup here. He's going to be dealing with Buzelis, and mainly this is the tough issue. And these two young guys, they're going to have fresh bodies on him, playing extremely physical, trying to get steals, pressuring him heavily. Hero, honestly, he probably has, for sure. He has the best matchup. I think Herder is going to be guarding Hero, guys, which is very, very, very scary, in my opinion, for the Bulls. Because if Hero just is like, I'm going to win this game today, he will. Straight up. The unfortunate thing about that, Spoelstra has taken Hero's aggressiveness away from him, I would say. He is playing much more of an off-ball spot-up three-point shooter, and on-ball, he's being more of a pick-and-roll creator than shooter, than scorer. And that's not necessarily bad, but it's gone too far, and Hero has not been looking to score at all these past 2 months. I shouldn't say at all, but not like he was earlier in the season when he was putting it down and saying, I'm that guy. Davion Mitchell is going to be very important here. The Heat obviously should not start Alec Burks in this matchup. Davion Mitchell is going to be tasked with dealing with Kobe White, and Andrew Wiggins is going to be tasked with dealing with Josh Giddey. They will also bring in Haywood, Highsmith, and Kyle Anderson to deal with Giddey, who have no chance. It's going to be on Wiggins, and Wiggins is going to have to put in a ton of effort, and he's going to have to be very physical with Giddey and play intelligently too. It's a whole lot to ask for Wiggins because they really need him on offense as well. Crazy. if the Heat don't start Davion Mitchell, they're gonna put themselves in a huge deficit because Kobe White. Not a single one of these guys can take Kobe White. There's one person that can deal with Kobe White and Davion Mitchell. If Spo doesn't start him, the Heat are fucked. Seriously, just straight up. Kobe's gonna do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, break down the whole defense, and just pretty much win the game. Giddey is going to work off of that, and Giddey also is a very intelligent player. He is going to be searching out Kobe White's mismatch versus one of these two. Spoelstra would have to be seriously the worst coach in the world not to start Davion Mitchell. So let's get, how does this play out and how do both teams win? The Heat win by playing through these three guys, really. And these three guys opening up the three for Hero. Wow. Shocking, right? But no, for real. Davion Mitchell should be their primary ball handler. If Alec Burks is starting, it's got to be him. And Hero needs to work off ball and just work on getting the best quality 3-point shots he can get. It's going to, again, break down the whole defense. Everybody's going to be moving out to the perimeter trying to stop him, which will open up absolutely everything else for these guys. Kevin Huerter, we'll see. We'll see how he fares. I have a feeling the Bulls will probably be scrambling for an answer to Tyler Hero this game. And this is a game where they really would benefit from having Ayo DeSumo over Kevin Huerter just to deal with Hero, which is obvious, but that's going to be a problem. What that leads me to believe is this is going to be a very high scoring game. I could see this being like 135 total, even 140. I don't think is off the board, guys. Not at all. I don't ever bet over and unders, so you shouldn't either. I just wanted to put that out there. I feel like there are going to be a ton of points in this game. And sometimes when you think that, the exact opposite happens. So how did the Bulls win? I kind of talked about it a little bit, but basically Kobe White continuing to play as he has been, which is getting downhill, attacking the paint, opening everything up for his teammates, and then Giddey playing off that, and Giddey also doing the same thing, running the pick and roll, getting Vooch involved in his spots, in the paint, at the elbow, and everything else is going to open up. The Bulls want to play extremely fast, and I do expect them to. These guys are all turnover prone. Every single one of these motherfuckers. The Bulls will get in transition. The Heat they're going to have to figure something out to stop that. And really, the only way you stop transition fucking attacks is not turning the ball over. The Heat probably are not going to be able to do that. Khalil Ware also, he's going to be going against Buzelis, guys. For some reason, Spoelstra just refuses to use Khalil Ware as the weapon he is. The dude is a monster. He's like, I would say he's a more athletic Wemby, as in vertical, tangible athletic stats. Like speed, quickness, all this bullshit, ability to jump. He's more athletic than Wemby in those areas. He's far less skilled than Wemby. Let me be very clear. But that shows you guys, this is a point of attack. This is how the Heat should win. But Spoelstra has refused to play through him. So I expect the Bulls to get the W. I'm pretty sure this is just a straight money line game, just to pick on. I'm not sure who's the host, but I'm Bulls for sure. Bulls money line. Oh, and yes, I went 0-2 yesterday, paying. I did tell you guys I like Grizz money line as well, or Grizz spread as well as the money line. Grizz spread hit, but I myself was betting the money line, and oh yikes, what a disaster from the Grizz. So this game I am quite interested in as well, guys. Being at Sacramento does mean a lot, and the Kings have their current iteration of the best lineup, post trade bullshit. They run a very, very, very tight rotation. Probably going to be an 8-man rotation, guys. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe we get some Fultz minutes, but they're pretty much going to play these guys until they're fucking gassed. On the other hand, the Mavs have a real team and a real rotation. If you guys could imagine Kyrie being here, of course the Mavs are going to be favorite. And this team is very scary with Kyrie there. They're still very deep. They've gotten decently healthy at the right time. AD will be in. Not sure about Williams. Doesn't really matter. They have good defender in Caleb Martin, a great defender in PJ, and this, like, the paint's going to be clogged up, not clogged up, but it will be well defended, good rebounders. The more I'm thinking about it, guys, the more I like the Mavs. So let's talk about how the Kings win. They have to play through Sabonis, and these guys have to hit their open shots. I know, wow. That's going to be really hard because, again, Caleb Martin, if Clay has trouble guarding LaVine, Caleb Martin will come in pretty early, and they are going to, Jason Kidd will make adjustments to make sure LaVine's just not getting open shots. PJ is going to be able to take DeMar, just an old DeMar versus a PJ in his prime, who has proven over and over again this year he is one of the better defenders in the league. So really, you need a lot of production from Keon and Keegan. Keegan has reverted back to ice cold, looks very tentative on his shot, especially from three. So I don't expect Keegan to produce. Unfortunate, but he shot very poorly in the Clippers game. I have a feeling that's going to stick. Keon Ellis, one of the league leaders in the three-point percentage, takes a lot of good shots. Only takes good shots, I should say. We'll see. We'll see, guys. It's really, he's going to have to hit threes. They're going to all have to hit threes because the Mavs defense, again, you have these two guys protecting the paint. That's the truth. And you have Gafford coming off the bench. This is not an easy game for the Kings. And I think Vegas and everybody else does think this is an easy win for the Kings. I like the Mavs. I probably will be betting some Mavs money line, especially live. Going into it, I'll definitely be betting a little bit on Mavs spread. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys today. Take care.